Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, bit of a boring day today. That is typically what we see at the moment. You can see how price is slowly rolling over and grinding its way down through the current wave 2 correction that we've been discussing for weeks and weeks and weeks. So far, I think we've been fairly consistent, if not very consistent about the expectations here. They start to play out, but it takes time. Yeah, it takes time. But that's just the way Bitcoin moves. Yeah, that's just the way crypto moves. Nothing happens for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then suddenly your portfolio doubles. It is what it is. I know people like to switch off at these times. I can't blame anyone for that. It is really, really boring and brutally boring, really. But bear in mind, that is how crypto moves. It moves in a very binary fashion. Either it moves very quickly within days to new highs, or it just moves for weeks just sideways. I like that binary behavior because it allows us as analysts and traders to identify very clearly the corrective phases and distinguish them from the impulsive phases, whereas other asset classes aren't always that clear. Bitcoin is, because the Bitcoin price action and crypto price action is quite pure. It is quite clean. We can use it very well for Elliott Wave analysis. It has become less clear over recent years, but it still is pretty much one of the clearest structures that you can find across asset classes because it is mainly driven by sentiment. It's not so much driven by fundamentals and individual events. Of course, you can get the odd event, which again relates to market sentiment then, but you can find the odd event which will at times have a greater impact than market sentiment on prices, but typically it's very much driven by mass sentiment, which is exactly what we need for Elliott Wave analysis. But yeah, the situation's unchanged. We had our 5-wave move up here into the 13th of July highs. We had our 3-wave move down. That is probably not finished yet into support here. We seem to be holding support for now. It ranges down to 26,280. Doesn't mean we have to go down all the way to that level, but it means we could without changing the overall bullish perspective on the chart. The idea is still that as soon as we find lasting support here in the yellow box, price would turn around and rally in a 3rd wave to the upside, and that rally would take us to 40K and beyond. But again, the very clear condition is that we're holding 26,280. In this wave 2 correction, we're dealing with this ABC correction or ABC pattern. The idea is that an A wave already bottomed, a B wave topped, and the C wave is unfolding now. And again, very messy price action. My best take on it here is that we had a wave 1 already complete of the wave C. The wave C, by the way, is a 5-wave move. So we have a 1 complete, a 2 complete. A wave 3 is currently unfolding. We should then still get a 4 and a 5 of wave C of wave 2. And then it just gets messy in here. So my idea is that again, in this 3rd wave, we have a 3-wave move, A, B, C. And in the C wave, we have 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like we've completed a 1-2 setup and could come down in a 3rd wave, maybe next week. But yeah, very boring. If you have a question about the micro count, feel free to check it out, or you can not only check it out, you can just ask a question in the comments. I'll try to answer it. I know it is quite complicated here, but I still try to give a micro count to everybody who wants one. Bear in mind, these are likely to morph and change because we're dealing with ending diagonal structures here. But yeah, I'm still watching for the area around 28K plus minus a couple of $100, maybe 28.1, 28.2, 28.3K for the next major target support, because there is a cluster of support in that region. And then we should still get a wave 4 and a wave 5 of wave C to complete and wrap all of this up. So broadly speaking, it is the area all the way down to 27,460 that I'm watching. Anything below that at the moment not expected, but possible. Yeah, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.